You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hi, how's everybody doing today on Zoom, in the studio, and in the airwaves online? We welcome you to Mixstation tonight, and we also welcome you to the part 2 interview of Taking It Back to Your Roots, Beauty and Barber Expo. We are here to introduce you to some people tonight that are going to take you back to your roots to bring you forward. Is that all right? Yes. Is that all right, Marcus? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So tonight is part 2. Last week we introduced a couple of health and wellness people. We introduced Dr. Prenik James, and tonight, somebody say tonight, we have a special... Thank you. Tonight we have a special moderator, and we also have some celebrity barbers in the house, but on Zoom, and you will hear about them. You will be introduced to them. This expo is going to be one of a kind, top-notch, heavy hitter. I mean, it's going to be phenomenal. You cannot miss this. So tonight, our moderator for tonight's interview, her name is Tania Gorham. Let's give her a hand, y'all.
Oh, that was dry. That was super dry. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to get this started. If you're ready, just let me know. Wave your hand. All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm so excited to be here. I heard so much about Dr. Prenik and so many of you. So I'm excited to get some information, share this information. I've added my Facebook, so those of you who are watching, share, subscribe to Dr. Prenik's channel. Absolutely. And every other celebrity barber, stylist that you see that is going to be spoken about, that's on the flyer. Follow them and subscribe to their channels, etc., etc. We're going to give out their IG names. So let's get started. Woo. Once again, this is about taking you back to your roots. It is going to be a big event in Virginia Beach. I believe it's on the 30th and the 1st, correct? 30th and the 31st of January. So let's get started with Dr. Prenik. Hello, Dr. Prenik. How are you?
Good evening. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. If you don't mind, do you mind just giving us like a 30-second spiel of who you are and what do you do exactly?
Sure. So I'm Dr. Prenik James. I am a certified trichologist. I work very closely with men, women, and children suffering from various hair and scalp disorders, hair loss, or just in general trying to get their hair to a healthy state. I've been in the business for over 25 years. I'm also a naturopathic doctor and a global educator. I'm also the owner of Fruit of the Spirit Hair Care Studio and Clinic located right here in the beautiful city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. And then I just recently opened Fruit of the Spirit Barbering Salon and Spa in Lagos, Nigeria.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How long was that process?
Oh, it's been cooking for a while, or brewing for a while. So we're finally getting a handle on it, and everything should be good to go in a couple of months.
Do you know any Nigerian? Can you teach me something really quick?
I'm sorry?
Do you know any Nigerian, like any languages, Igbo, Yoruba, anything?
A little Igbo, Benin, Yoruba, just a little, it just depends on what area or state you're in.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much kind of everything kind of flows. Everybody has their little difference here and there.
Okay, cool. I'm excited to talk more about that and about natural hair with you. I only have IG handles, but I do remember one name. Girl that fade. I believe her name is Brianna. Bria, how are you?
How are you?
Wonderful. If you don't mind, just share about 30 seconds about what do you do? What's your specialty?
Sure. So my name is Bria, aka Girl That Fades. I have been barbering for about 5.5, 6 years. I started in women's hair, and I actually ended up more on the men's side. I love what I do. I love my clients. I'm just really excited about this event. I'm excited to work so closely with everyone that's going to be there. Super excited to be working with Dr. Prenik, so I'm super excited.
And where are you located?
I'm located in Virginia Beach, Virginia, at the Penthouse Suite. I'm actually in the same building as Dr. Prenik, too.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
And you're looking fly with the hat. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
I'm a fedora freak, so I have like several of them up on my wall. Sometimes I just like to stare at them, just like, yes. Okay, so thank you so much. We also have, she is Kiana.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good.
Do you mind just sharing about 30 seconds about what do you do? What's your specialty? Loving the faux locks, the twists. Awesome. Another fedora.
Thank you.
Okay. You're my sisters.
Thank you. Yes, so my name is Kiana Harris. She is Kiana on Instagram. I am the founder and CEO of Salon Management. I help beauty artists tap into other creative spaces. So people who want to branch out and work with brands or want to expand their own brands, maybe expand their salons, I help them create a plan and execute.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome. That's
amazing.
That's good. You know what? Years ago, don't hold me to it. Years ago, I went to cosmetology school. I finished, didn't get my license, but I kept up with like what's trending, what's not trending, things like that. But I think a lot of young cosmetologists, what they need is somebody coming out to kind of help them navigate that space when you first come out, because sometimes you can be nervous. Sometimes you go to some of these salons and they take advantage of you and you don't like understand that pathway fully. So it's always good to have somebody that knows it and somebody like you who can help them come up with a plan and where they want to navigate. So that's so awesome to hear.
Thank you.
I believe it's Mike Sharp. We have Mr. Mike Sharp on there.
Woo!
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey,
Finding
Mike.
you. Oh, he's busy.
I'm good.
Y'all. What's going on, sir?
Oh, all is well. How y'all doing over there?
Wonderful. Money don't sleep for nobody. He said he gonna
Not
be
at
in here
all.
cutting it up and everything.
Hey, listen, it don't stop. You got to keep going. I got kids to take care of. You hear me?
Hey.
Okay, and amen to that. If you don't mind giving us a 30-second quick elevator pitch on who are you, what do you do, what's your specialty?
Sure. My name is Mike Sharp. That's with 2 R's and 2 P's on all social media platforms. My government name is Mike Walker. I am a 17-time national champion. I'm also a platform artist and educator nationally, and also the host of Major League Barber shows. I'm an instructor and teacher at Main Attraction Barber Academy for students and apprentices that want to get their license. And I'm just a voice for the barber community. I love what I do. There's nothing like it, and I wouldn't have it and go anyplace else.
Awesome. Wow, that's 17-time winner.
That's what he said.
That's a
17.
lot. Okay.
That's
17
pretty cool.
times. Okay, we also have Kyle Bullock.
Kyle.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up, everybody?
Hey, Kyle.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. So if you don't mind sharing, who are you, what do you do, and what's your specialty?
Well, first, let me start by saying this team is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here with this
I
team,
concur.
y'all handpicked the best of the best. But my name is Kyle Bullock. Been in the game over 25 years. Owner of BX Studio, aka Barber Extraordinaire. I specialize in cuts, abstract designs, and color. I probably have close to 60 awards and accolades. Been doing this for a long time. And I just love what I do.
And where exactly are you located?
Glendora, New Jersey. It's in South Jersey, maybe
Okay.
20 minutes from Philadelphia.
Nice. Jersey in the house. Okay. Okay, we also have Mike Clemons.
It's the mic.
Hi, Mr. Mike. How are you?
I don't think he's on.
He's not on.
No.
Mr.
He
Mike.
might have to, had to handle something. Okay, so we do have, though, because I see him busy working as well. We do have the King of Lock. Hi, how are you? I'm trying to get your name together because I don't want to mess your name up. I mess up my own name, so I don't want to mess up your name.
You got to unmute yourself, Chief.
So I'm going to need, it look like Thando. I don't want to mess up your name. Thando. I can't hear you. Kafile. Thando. Kafile.
You got to unmute yourself.
One day I'm going to learn how to pronounce people names properly. We need you to unmute yourself really quickly. There you go. You might need to turn it. The mic might be covered.
He's still on mute.
He's still on mute.
Okay. Well, Mr. I can hear you just a little bit.
You might need to turn it up.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. We can hear you now. Hi. How are you, Mr. Thando?
Thank you for not messing up my name. It's Tondo Kafele.
Thando Kafele. How are you?
I'm feeling blessed. Working with the boss lady, Dr. Prenik James. And this superstars.
I'm loving the shirt. The shirt that says nappy. I'm loving it. It's awesome. I'm all here for it.
I'm the lock star, undefeated lock styling champion, first natural hairstylist to win a hair Oscar. I love black people. I love black hair. I'm the most militant stylist in the game, and I'm from New York.
And where are you located?
I'm from Brooklyn, the center of the universe.
Brooklyn. Oh my God. Okay. Well, Brooklyn, center of the universe. We appreciate you all up there.
What's up, Mack?
I might have to make I might have to take that 4.5 hour ride to get these locks done really quickly.
Complimentary on me.
So, I just heard something that your work was displayed in Target.
Yes, it's on a national ad currently at every Target in the United States.
Oh, wow. Wow. So you're in all types of prints and just Target, or that's what's going on for you right now?
It's in every national Target in the United States.
Oh, wow.
It's a beauty ad celebrating the Black family, with locks, and cultural diversity.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's so good to hear. We appreciate you. We appreciate you being a forerunner for a lot of people. So thank you so much. In the studio right now, we have Mr. Mack. How are you?
Good evening to everyone. How y'all doing out there?
Wonderful.
I just want to say I'm James Mack. I'm 31, going on 32 years in the industry. I'm a 46-time winner on international competitions as well. I've been teaching in this industry for approximately 24 to 25 years. Have traveled the world, and my life is to try to make life better for other stylists and barbers and students in this industry. We must realize time is the most high gift that is given to us, and we got to learn to cherish it and not abuse it, and continuously help each other grow in this business. And I'm out of the Baltimore area, Baltimore, Maryland, by way of originally in New York, but grew up in the Baltimore area, and this is where I reside currently.
Okay, and what exactly is your specialty again?
My specialty is cutting hair on all textures with your mechanical shears. You call my clippers the mechanical shears because it's just like a pair of scissors. Also realizing my specialty is being able to color. Just learning in this business constantly after 32 years. I like to do everything that I can learn to do in this business, whether it's from a cosmetologist or a barber. And I'm grateful and I'm humbled to still be in the number. For all the guests that's on here, you know, I look up to them and I watch them grow, and I still watching them grow, and they watch me grow. So, you know, we just got to keep it moving and moving forward and be excited about what we do to give back to help other people grow.
That's awesome. So back when I said I went to Empire Beauty School, that was in right. You actually came. My teacher was Miss Dent, Tamara Dent, and I think she invited you and you did a demonstration in the class. You cut one of my friends. Wow. And I think you colored and cut his hair. It was pretty dope to watch. You did it. You actually did.
I went to a lot of the Empire Beauty Schools around the country as a guest artist, and that's something I bade myself do, to go out here and uplift the students in the industry, to let them know this is not just about doing hair, it's about doing business and hair. So, you know, mine is to make life better for them and for each other, and still continuously grow myself as doing so.
Okay, that's funny and awesome to hear as well. So I appreciate all of that. So Carla, did you want to introduce anyone?
Yes. Where's Fahim? Is Fahim in the building?
I'm right here.
Hey, Fahim.
Yeah, he's online. I'm listening to all you beautiful people.
Hey, Fahim.
Hey.
Hey.
Driving in the car, I was listening to all you guys, you know, drop these beautiful lines and these tremendous careers and techniques and everything that everybody's doing. I just want everybody to know that you all inspire me to be great. Fahim Alexander out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, but I'm driving. If y'all hear me?
Yes. Keep going. You sound wonderful.
Y'all was driving. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You know, owner, operator, Fahim Stands of Precision. I'm an influencer, a barber influencer in our industry and culture. You know, a big brother to many. You know, I hold a Pennsylvania barber teacher's license, part-time instructor, you know, full-time barber, full-time dad. Just overall good person. If that makes sense, just overall a good person.
Okay.
I don't have too many awards. I don't have 47 championships.
There you go. You're starting already.
That's okay, Fahim. You're on this panel for a reason.
No, but I appreciate you guys. You know, businessmen in Philadelphia, you know, real estate owner, you know, just trying to wing it, you know, just like you guys. We're all angels just trying to wing it.
That's nice. Okay.
Is that the kid?
Yes, that's one of them.
Hi, children. Hi, kids.
That's my baby. She in the back seat.
We love the kids.
Yes, I do. I love my girls. Yes, I do.
That's good.
So it's one more person, I believe, that I need to introduce. If you don't mind, really quickly, please introduce yourself.
Tell them you did. Can you mute your line, please? Thank you. Go ahead.
I believe is
for me.
Condor.
Oh, okay. Hey, everyone. I'm Condor Rodnock. I'm from New Jersey. I'm the owner of Ova Beauty Productions and Ova Hair Treatment Center. I specialize in healthy hair care, hair coloring. I also manufacture hair equipment for licensed cosmetologists and barbers. I do that so that their life inside the salon and the barbershop can be easier and they can generate more money quicker. So that's good. If you know about the Aquatic Mister, I started that movement back in 2015, and a lot of salons have grown tremendously because of that, because of having that machine in their space. So 8-minute hair color, that's all possible. So people can generate more money quicker, and they can support their families and live a better life. You don't have to be in the salon all night long. You know, it's all about working smarter, not harder.
That's true.
Really quickly, do you do videos and post them on Facebook or YouTube?
I do.
I've been watching you. So this is really funny because I've been watching, like, your videos have been coming up like crazy on my feed because sometimes I just like to watch videos to myself and just, you know.
Okay.
But I've been seeing a lot of your videos on my feed. Like cutting, coloring, styling. So that's pretty dope. Look, I just manifested this for myself. Look at that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So I appreciate you do really great work. I do appreciate what you do and what you're offering to the world. So thank you very much for being on here.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So I'm very excited to talk to you guys about different things. I know everyone will be doing different things at the event on January 30th and 31st. Really quickly, those who are on my Facebook, those who are following on YouTube or Facebook, please like and share. We want to get this out to as many people as we possibly can. So I saw that it was Dr. Prenik, that is 4 different competitions.
Absolutely, yes. We're going to have 4 different competitions. We're bringing back the total look, which has really been taken out of the industry for quite some time. So I'm excited about that. Mr. Mike Sharp and Mr. James Mack, they're going to be hosting and facilitating that segment. So getting into the details of the show, those 2 gentlemen will be the go-to guys to talk to, any questions you may have, how to prepare for the event, and so forth. The rules and regulations have already been released, and therefore, those that are looking to compete, they can go to takingyoubackttoyourroots.eventbrite.com. It'll give all the information there. But as for getting into the competitions, yes, we're going to have 4 different competitions, and we're including licensed professionals, cosmetologists. We're also going to have the combing out of the crown, or the theme itself of this particular event is called Power in the Crown. So who got the power, right? Yeah. So we're going to have 4 different segments. Combing out of the crown, that's going to be for licensed cosmetologists to compete, and even students, those that feel they have what it takes, they can also compete on a professional level. We're going to have the creative natural hair and lock competition. Then we have the King Royale for the barbers, total look. You know, they can do a drop fade with a beard, afro, whatever, style that they feel will, that they would like to enter is fine. But as long as the wardrobe matches, or just the total look as a whole, everything has to coordinate from head to toe. So I'm really excited about that. And of course, we have the Wild and Out competition, which is the creative cut and color. So those that are on here tonight, some are also not only just panelists, but they're also judges, and they are experts in the different categories. So I'm really excited about the expert celebrity judge lineup that we have. So Power in the Crown is going down January the 30th in the beautiful city of Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Dr. Prenik, let me tell you this really quickly. Your eyes are giving me life.
Yes.
The makeup is killing me in here.
Thank you.
Every time she blink, I just want to faint.
Yes.
Thank you.
They are
fire.
And then I'm sitting in here like a plucked turkey. I didn't put no lashes on. I was rushing from getting the kids. I'm like, her lashes on fleek, everything's on fleek, and I'm sitting here with no lashes on, just looking sad. But I just had to say that really quick.
Yes.
I try. I try.
You can't.
I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna get there. So really quickly.
Hey! I believe you're gonna get there if you come January 30th or 31st.
So I'm trying to make plans.
They're going to help you to get there, daughter. They're going to help you.
I'm trying to make plans, right? So I'm already in my head planning where the kids going to go. And 2 days without them sounds awesome. And then hair and makeup, oh yeah, that's everything. So I'm already plotting and planning where to ship them off to. Mr. Mack, really quickly. So since you are one of the judges, what is it that you're looking for?
Well, actually, I'm the chairman.
Chairman. Excuse me.
And
both.
In this competitions, we're actually looking for like Ms. Prenik said, the total look. They have a lot of shows out here now, and with the millenniums, and they have so many different categories in cutting and competitions and so forth, and they have a lot of great artists and a lot of great cutters. But what's happening now? There's a lot of different shows that are pretty much doing the same thing, and it's time to bring it back to move forward. And what I mean by that is that when I used to compete, we didn't just cut hair. We had to put the whole wardrobe on from the head to the toe.
Come on, talk
we had
about
to
it.
walk down the stage. You had to present your work. You didn't just have to look good. You had to feel good, and you had to make the crowd let you know that you looking good. So in these competitions, the men total look is that you can have any type of style of cutting that you desire. But most importantly, you can't cut the hair in advance. You can pre-color the hair, and you're going to be prejudged. Most competitions don't have prejudging anymore. We're going to bring it back to prejudging to make sure that you actually did the work on stage.
Wow.
Okay?
Come on now.
In front of everyone else.
Come on, sir.
Okay. So, and then you're going to get judged on the second part of it, which will be the wardrobe after they finish cutting in front of everyone with a time limit. And then once that time limit goes, then you get judged again on the wardrobe and you walk. A lot of times that in these types of competitions, a lot of people, they want to pre-cut and they want to pre-line up and pre-shape up the model before they get on this platform. And we having judges that's going to actually judge those things that we're looking for in advance. And if they do cut or make any types of cutting outside of the pre-coloring or the qualifications, they get points deducted. And a lot of times you may have the best looking model up there, but if you don't follow the rules and regulations, that's going to get you suspended or disqualified or points taken off, and that limits your opportunity to become a winner.
Wow.
Okay, and also with the Wild 'N Out competition, the same thing. You can have your colors, and you can have your makeup. Your makeup and everything can be done in advance. But if you wind up cutting, if you wind up putting any lines of demarcations on the shape up, so in the hair beforehand, you're going to get disqualified. And a lot of people don't understand. Rules and regulations will set you free or they'll eliminate you from the competition. So we're excited about bringing this type of competition back because a lot of the new millenniums out here, they have not gotten to that point where they have to with the hair with the wardrobe. They do phenomenal cuts, but it takes more than just a cut. And along with the lock styling, total look, like I said, the king of locks, Mr. Lockstar Kafele, he's won pretty much every lock competition he's ever been in.
Wow.
He's like a Mayweather in this lock business, and trust me, I commend him. And I watched him, and for years as well. And then the comb out the crown. This was a event that was held at the Bronner Brothers years and years and years ago, where they set you on the stage and you had 30 minutes to comb out your stylist and have it to an elegant look and have an elegant wardrobe at the same time, from the head to the toe, from the face. And in this business, I just like to say, you got to get excited about what you do. If you got what it takes, then you need to step up to the plate. And that's, from your mind, body, and your soul. And you got to love it. You got to be excited. You got to be dedicated, and you got to be educated and share it. Okay, so it's a lot of people talk that talk, but they're not walking that walk. So we here to bring you back to the roots and to move you forward. And we have a phenomenal, awesome team all the way around. We're going to have holistic therapists. We're going to have natural hair therapists. We're going to have, we're trying to bridge this gap between consumers and professionals at the same time. But these competitions, we want you to come out here. I've been talking to people all day long about competing, and I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. It's like, listen, we ready to do it. We ready to do it. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. You want to get your name up? Come on, let's step your game up.
That sounds good. Shout out to Dr. Consier. Consier Thought. He's the health and wellness clinical therapist that'll be there as well. Just a shout out to you, Doc.
Yeah. Wow. So is anyone that is present today going to teach any classes?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So who do
pretty
we
much
have
everyone.
teaching this, Dr. Prenik? Who do we have
Okay,
that's going to teach anything?
Okay, so we have an amazing lineup of educators, and the professional classes or the classes will take place on Monday, January the 31st. It's open to licensed professionals and students currently enrolled in school only, and also beauty industry professionals. Anyone involved within the industry, as long as they're licensed, they're able to attend, or like I said, a student. But on Monday, we have a phenomenal lineup. We have Razor Chick out of Atlanta. She's going to be coming in, and we're going to be collaborating alongside Condor Rodnock out of New Jersey. And that's going to be the special hair loss tour, right? So for those that do not know Razor Chick, she's well known for doing these amazing transformations and makeovers on women that suffer from all phases of hair loss, from A to Z. And she brings them to life. Not only does she do the makeovers, she helps to bring their self-esteem back up, build their confidence. I mean, it's amazing once they have this transformation done, how the women just light up when she turns them around in the mirror. So I'm really excited about bringing her here to this area because I feel like it's needed. So her and I, we're going to collaborate. I'm going to be focusing more on trichology one-on-one. And for those that do not know what trichology is the science of the hair and the scalp. I'm a firm believer. All the styles are amazing. You know, the end result is amazing. It looks great. But at the end of the day, we want to, for those that do suffer from hair loss, we want to get to the culprit of what's going on. So I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be facilitating about trichology, kind of getting those that are attending that have been interested in trichology for many years or possibly want to become a certified trichologist or a practitioner. We're going to get into that and kind of get their feet wet and kind of do trichology one-on-one. Because like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is the barometer of your health. So we have to get to the root cause first, and we're taking care of inside, and then of course she's going to focus on the total look, the outside. And then Condor, he's going to be bringing his expertise to the class. Like he said earlier, he has amazing equipment that makes our job easier. You know, this industry is constantly changing, and education is very, very important. So therefore, you can know what's out here, what's going to make your job easier, what's going to help to keep your client's hair healthy. I mean, he has every machine imaginable, all tools of the trade. And he's very, very, yes. And he's been doing this for quite some time. So he's going to be the expert. He's going to introduce the different machines and equipment that he has to offer to our industry. I mean, even down to shampoo. I get a lot of my colleagues and different people inboxing me wanting to know where, I got my shampoo massage bed. I mean, he's on another level. So he has inspired me. I mean, like he said, the aquatic mister. I have another machine, the mobile mister, to take care of, my bearded fellows. I mean, it just makes my job so much easier. So that allows us to work smarter and not harder, not keep your patients and your customers in the salon and your facility all day, but the end result is still, amazing. So I'm excited about us doing this tag team within this class here in Virginia Beach. So you guys have a lot to look forward to. Then we're going to also have, of course, Kafile. He's going to be teaching his class, including, lock styling, the basics of lock heel. The itinerary is going to be coming out soon as for his class outline. Then we have Mr. James Mack. He's going to be introducing how to market and brand yourself, how to cut hair on all different textures with the mechanical shears, and so much more. Fahim Alexander, he's going to actually be teaching his class on Sunday morning. So his class is going to include how to pay attention to detail and how to step your game up in this particular industry. And for those, the first 12 people that are licensed professionals or barbers that enroll in his class, he's going to be giving out free caliber clippers. So you want to definitely make sure you secure that particular class. And then, of course, we have Mike Sharp. We have Kiana Harris. They're going to be tagged hair on a Power Pack event. I got Tanita Brinkley right from this area. We call her the queen of securing the bag. So she's going to be talking about how to structure your business. I got Tanita Brinkley right from this area. All of this is wonderful, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't have that foundation in order, you don't have that business in order, your business formation, we're going to be right at tax season. Accounting is very, very important to know how much you're bringing in and how much is going out. So she's going to help you to definitely secure the bag within this industry. And then we're going to have some other experts coming in, speaking on marketing, speaking on how to keep your salon safe within, this pandemic and so forth, and just clean in general. So we're going to be covering A to Z, the full spectrum of the beauty industry. So I'm really excited about those that are going to be coming in. We have Bria. I'm excited about having her to come in. She was definitely hand selected. I've watched her grow for years, and she has soared in this beauty industry. Like she said, she's only been in the industry for 5 to 6 years. But like I said, she has soared. Not only has she become a phenomenal educator, but she's definitely become an expert with her craft and skill level. And she's opened her own grooming lounge, which I'm very impressed about. So she's going to bring something unique to this and kind of break it up a little bit, because a lot of us have been in the industry for years. But by her being in for 5 to 6 years, I want to hear it from a millennium perspective, which is very important too, because we can learn from each other, as Mack said earlier. So I'm definitely excited about all that this event is going to be offering. This is going to be a one-of-a-kind event, the largest event of its kind coming to the Hampton Roads area.
Wow. So this is so awesome. I'm excited. Once again, we're taking you back to your roots. Okay. If you want to call in, some of y'all need to call in. All right. Those on my Facebook, y'all know y'all need to call in, especially some of y'all females. They don't have no ashes. We have a trichologist on here.
Yeah.
So let's be real about it. Okay. Call in. The number is 1-855-493-6499. Again, the number is 1-855-493-6499. Call in, ask some questions. On my Facebook, I see y'all popping in and out. I need you to share this, okay? Call in and talk to the barbers. They have a lot of beard gang that's going to be up there. I have a lot of beard gang on my page. Some of y'all had some gaps in them beards. Y'all need to call in, get some information, okay? So let's do this. Once again, this is going to be January 30th and 31st in Virginia Beach. You can follow Dr. Prenik. You can actually follow her from my page. I believe I added you recently, and I was excited.
Yes.
I was like, oh, she added me. I was excited. Like, I fanned out really quickly. I heard so much about you, so I was like, oh, yeah. So you can follow her from my page. You all, I'm sure we haven't had things like this for a long time, actually. Events like this. Even when I was in cosmetology school, we just had that Empire threw one big thing, but of course that was just for their students, and then, like he said, Bronner Brothers. But outside of that, you don't hear too much about these type of events, and it's not just about hair and beauty. They're talking about holistic health and more, y'all. So we need to get on top of our whole well-being, right?
Yes.
It's not just about the outside, but we need to heal from the inside out as well. And when you heal from the inside out, your hair will grow, your nails will grow, your skin will look brighter, smoother. We need to do that. So you all continue sharing. Look on the page. Follow Dr. Prenik. Follow several of the celebrity barbers and stylists that we have on there. On my page and on the flyer. Their handles are on the flyer. So go and check them out. I'm very excited. She spoke so much about Bree. So Bree, I do have a question for you. I have a couple of questions for you. You have been, how long have you been in the industry?
So I have been literally in the industry for 5 or 6 years. I started off actually at Sports Clips, and I just knew that I took barbering really serious, so I left really quickly. And I moved into a barbershop. And when I first took that jump into the barbershop, I was like freaking out, because I was like, what the heck? I know this is scary. I'm going into a real barbershop. I got to try and build myself from nothing. And I don't know. I just love the journey of, trying to brand myself and get people to trust me, because, one, being a female in a barbershop, everybody was like, oh, heck no. It's been a fun journey. I love it.
That was one of my questions for you. How is it being a woman barber? Because we don't see too many of these. I said these like y'all are toys, but that was horrible, bad Tony, bad. But we don't see too many women barbers out there. And then you're young. Like, I'm really amazed at. It looks like you're the youngest person out of the crew. So I'm just amazed by that. But how is it for you just to be a woman barber?
So in the beginning, it was really rough being a female. A lot of it is just building trust. So I had to build trust. Once I gained my clients' trust, then, it's over with. Now I have clients that come every week faithfully for years. I've been cutting some of them since I first started. And honestly, now I don't care as much when I hear the negative feedback from guys, because sometimes they'll be like, I ain't letting no girl cut my hair. And I'm like, okay, that's on you. You walk around with a bad haircut. That's
Hold just 1 minute.
Right, like you walk around looking vicious. Okay, you walk around looking horrid.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely I created a whole group for female barbers called Girls That Fade because the backlash we get from being females in the industry. So I've definitely grown a lot from when I first started.
Wow. So Sunday, January 30th, the doors will open at 1:30 p.m. and all the shows start at 2 p.m. So make sure you're on time. To all of those who want to compete, it's over $5,000 cash and prizes and trophies. So that's awesome. So that's awesome to hear that. Come out, get some of this money, that you can possibly 10 and the show goes from 10 the day goes from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come on out. The competitions is free entry, right? It's professional competitions and it's student competitions as well. So this is awesome. I definitely have to get rid of these, little rugrats because I'm definitely trying to go. So I do have another question. Actually, let's go to the King of Locks. I really don't want to disturb him that much because he's getting it in while we're talking, right? So I don't want to disturb him. Is he busy? Because I don't. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. So I've noticed that a lot of people that have locks, they start thinning, like if they had them for a very, very long time. What causes the thinning in the middle of the head? Like they begin to get that Stevie Wonder. Where it start?
Don't do Stevie Wonder like
Throwback. That. I mean, I love him. I listen to Stevie. Me and my kids love Stevie, but Stevie, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
You can't handle the truth.
You gotta know when it's time to throw up your hands and just leave it to Jesus.
Just let it go.
And just say, Lord, we thank you for the years that we did have it.
Boy.
Hallelujah.
The years that the locust ate.
Can y'all hear me?
But what causes that? Like, what causes the thinning at the root of the locks like that?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so on behalf of Stevie Wonder,
pattern bonus.
on behalf of Stevie Wonder, some people have their locks for spiritual reasons.
Right.
And so we have to honor and respect people who just love wearing their natural hair fearlessly.
I just got checked.
Crickets.
We got to give Stevie Wonder some grace. But when it comes to male pattern baldness or thinning, I never give prescriptions unless I do a face-to-face consultation with somebody.
That's true.
But there could be many situations. It could be the stylist not using fingertips doing the shampoo. It could be scratching the scalp. It could be the styling too hard, too tightly. On social media, every day I see a stylist presenting a lock style. So when is there an opportunity where you just give your client's hair a break? Every visit doesn't have to be a style session.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look
come on.
That's good, right?
You have
That's
to look
good,
at your
sir.
client's eyes. You have to look at their nails. You know, you have to just take a overall assessment of your client before you place them in the shampoo bowl. You know, it could be their diet, it could be over coloring, there could be so many things.
Medication.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
I just wanted to piggyback off of how many trophy wins James Mack had again? I got
41. 41. 41.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold just 1 minute.
46.
I counted 40, but okay. But I just wanted to piggyback off of James Mack about the total look presentation. That stylists in the Instagram and the Facebook time, every day they post a picture on Instagram and assume that they're the best. But for this competition, we're not looking for the best. We're looking for the standard.
That's it.
We're looking,
Absolutely.
We're looking for excellence.
Yep.
We want your African American best. We want you to show up and show out. We want to see class and sophistication.
That's good.
I want to see theme music. I want to see smoke machines. I want to see drama. That's what I want to see.
Hear that, Marcus?
Wow.
And I'm feeling like I might have to open up the competition and let you know how the standard should be.
I'm down with you, bro.
Oh my!
Down
That's
with
good. That's good.
They gonna get down or they gonna lay down.
Let's go.
Let's
I just
go.
want to say thank you to Dr. Prenik James again for putting together this cast of Avengers or X-Men.
Yes.
I'm so excited
American Legion.
to share the stage with my peers and my peers who I haven't met yet. This is what community looks like. And so I just want to say congratulations in advance. Woo. And to all of us, this is going to be a big win.
Wow. This is
awesome.
This is good stuff. Yep. So, Mr. Kyle Bullock, what is one of the biggest mistakes that you see people make in barbering?
Kyle, are you there?
What was the question for?
Kyle. Mr. Kyle.
Kyle Bullock.
Okay.
Kyle Bullock. What's up, Kyle? What's up? One of the biggest mistakes I see barbers making
Yes.
is not practicing and perfecting their fundamentals.
Mm.
You know, a lot of up-and-coming barbers want to get in here with a whole bunch of enhancements and stuff to hide their imperfections.
Let me tap in there.
Oh, we got to follow up.
Let me tap in there.
Okay.
Yes, tap in.
Yes, the fundamentals are very, very important when cutting hair. That's your bread and butter. That's your money.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, once they put that enhancement in your hair, you go home, you wash it out, it's done.
Right.
That's your bread and butter.
That's right.
It's done.
After you rinse that enhancement out, you still need to have that foundation there.
The foundation, the proper shape up, you know, the proper, you know, lines, especially like when your hair grows back. You know, you want it to grow back naturally with no problem. You know, so you know I could talk about this all day long because that's in Philadelphia.
I could read your
mind.
mind.
Where I'm from, in South Philadelphia, we got crucified for.
Boy, I see what you thinking.
So that's how I learned how to cut hair without them.
So I have another question. What do you think about these man weaves now?
We as professionals like to call them hair units.
Hair units.
Hold just 1 minute.
I see a lot of those on Facebook.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's money. It's money. You know, it's art. You know, I'm not gonna hate on it. You know, it's money and it's art. The units, you know, depending on, you know, if you got the money, depending on how you want to look.
What the thing also, this is Mr. Mack. The thing also, people come up with the terminology, man weaves. The correct terminology would be hair unit. Okay.
Hold up. So listen, I had a client, Mac, let me say something. I had a client once that said to me, you know, if women could get their breasts done, they ask their butt.
Mute yourself.
Why can't men fix their hair?
Hey, That's Curtis Smith. Is that
Kyle.
Curtis Smith?
Smith is here.
What's up, everybody?
That's Exotics Curtis Smith in the house.
Curtis.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey,
Yes,
hey.
sir.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been in the room for the last 30 minutes. I was just being quiet.
That's
Oh,
fine. We
hey,
got you. We got you.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Hey, Curtis,
yeah,
come
yeah.
back.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
So
Doing
you were
great.
talking about the
You know?
the man units.
Yeah, yeah. No, what I was saying was, this is I had a client say to me who was a celebrity, right? He said to me, if women can get their breasts done and their ass fixed, why can't we get our hair done? And that's how I think men feel about it now. Like, women are getting cosmetic surgery all the time. This is men's version of cosmetic surgery. We have as our haircut. We have as our look, right? And most women look at your face first, and men think about that all day. So they like, just like how women know men look at bodies. So women are always conscious about their body. Men are always conscious about their hair. If their hair don't look right, they feel funny. Mm-hmm. So, when you can give a guy back his 20-year-old haircut, in his 50s or 60s when he's then lost it, that's like that's a transformation. That's like, you just brought me back to life. That changes people's lives.
Yeah.
Now, how women feel about it is different. I don't know how you feel if you run your hand down a man's head and it feels like it's about to come off or something like that. I don't know if that'll gross you out, make you want to break out. But
yeah, I'm okay as long as it don't come up. But then if it comes up, I'm like, who sent you?
Yeah, but realize
it's one of those moments.
Check this out. Men been getting hair units like the Caucasian men been getting what they call toupees. Okay,
toupees, yeah.
We just took it to another level and learned how to blend it in, learn how to color it and shape it up like it's supposed to be. So guys been doing it for a very, very, very long time, but they hadn't mastered how to enhance it like we do. So what we just did is took it to another level, like we do everything else.
Excuse me for 1 second. Let me interrupt. Can we mute? Because we get a lot of feedback.
Yes.
If everyone can mute if you're not talking. And then also, Curtis, if Mr. Curtis Smith can formally introduce himself.
Yeah, she was getting ready to introduce him.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Thank you.
Let him come on in.
So Mr. Curtis Smith has entered the building. Everybody give him a
in the building.
We got you.
Okay.
We got you.
So I need to introduce myself?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So my name is Curtis Smith. I'm from New York City. I guess I'll give you the short version. I don't want to keep you all night. I'm a barber of, since 1987. So, do the math for 30-something years, 34 years approximately. Started cutting when I was 13 years old. Opened my first shop at 22 years old in the Bronx. Me and DJ Kid Capri, grew up as best friends. So we opened up our business together. So I went from that to working with celebrities. I've been, actually, I don't do that anymore because I moved on from that. But for the last 25 years or so, I've been P. Diddy's personal barber, the mohawk, all that stuff. Also Usher, too. So you see the haircut Usher had, all that stuff. That's all my work. So all the Usher's videos, everything. So that's me. So, and a bunch of other artists. Like, I can go down the line. So, that's kind of what a lot of people know me for. I really don't like talking about that. But I'm a product manufacturer. Okay? I have my own hair product line called Exotics. I was actually, in my memory of history, the first barber to come out with his own line of products. And we've been doing that ever since. And, that's pretty much my full-time job now. I also started Hair Battle Tour, which was, we've been on hiatus for the last 2 years since COVID, but we did 82 shows in the last 9 years.
Wow.
Around the country. So we did, any barber in the game, when you say Hair Battle Tour, they know what you're talking about. So, that's, something we've done. We've dealt with thousands of vendors, et cetera, hundreds of thousands of people. And we've actually been the kind of like the glue to kind of bring the barber industry together. Because when we first created it, it was about Barbers United. So, everywhere we went, it was just about everybody, forget about social media, forget about, the internet. Like, this is the opportunity to actually shake hands and hugs and really get to know the people who you admire and so forth, or they admire you in mutual respect. So that was always good. The competitions were always good. I'm the first and the only person to ever do a hair show at MegaFest with TD Jakes.
Wow.
We
know that here.
Yes, we did the hair show at MegaFest. It was about 4 years ago. Maybe, Yep. And we had 3,000 people in the audience. It was beautiful. Bunch of church folk. They loved it. Girls' knees were showing, but we got away with it.
I feel super convicted right now. Like, I'm a church girl and my knees out over top of my knee boots. Like, oh my God. And I'm apostolic. I just feel so convicted. All over. Take me back down in the water. I just feel some type of way. I guess that's what I get for saying man weave. I guess that's what I get.
Hey, listen. I was backstage with Bishop Jake's people, and I'm like, so how y'all feel about this? And they're like, man, I'm just glad Bishop not here. But we told those girls no knees. They still came with the knees out. But anyway, it was beautiful. The night went great. Everybody had a great time. And, and that's just pretty much what I'm known for. That's kind of like what people know me for. I'm like a big brother to the industry. Half of these barbers that run around calling themselves celebrity barbers, they got put on by me. I'm the one that gave them their celebrity clients. So so I feel like a big brother. I feel like, you got to move it on to the next generation. You can't, try to keep it to yourself. So now that I don't do that anymore, I kind of still a little bit. I still work with a couple of people like Anthony Anderson. I still work with him. I still work with like Prize. Some of the people that I really like, I still work with those people. So I kind of still do it. But for the most part, I dished everybody out to the rest of the industry.
That's good. That is awesome. You always should have a successor or someone you can give the information or teach them what because it's not just for us,
right?
It's for the next generation. That's why some of them are failing because there's nobody to teach, and they don't. We do this to bring forth success, make successors. Yeah, a lot of people do it in churches and businesses, and because we're not going to live forever. So, you can't take it to the grave with you. So give it out. When you leave this earth, you ought to be empty. You ought to be empty when you leave this earth. You should have given out everything that you've been given. And that's what we're taught in our churches if we have good pastors. They teach you that.
Another thing that I go by, another mantra that I go by is something that I said, kind of made up myself, but I said, always hold the door open for the guy behind you. Absolutely. Because if you get locked out, who's going to let you back in?
Right. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Can I take that for a sermon? I'm going to take that for a sermon.
Yeah, she's a preacher.
I'm going to take it for a sermon. Just like I'm not going, and I'm just letting you know I'm not going to credit you for that. I'm just taking it.
No, that's cool. It's cool. Run with it.
Tell them open the door for you.
Run with it. Yeah. Because I'm just telling you that's the game.
Business.
Taking stuff.
I'm just going to take it out. You can take it back later. But once again, this is called taking you back to your roots. To move you forward. So I'm taking it. This will be back. We'll be holding this in Virginia Beach. It is January 30th and January 31st. Before we shut down, Dr. Prenik, is there any last words that you have for us?
Well, I wanted, Curtis is also going to be doing a class that Monday. So if he can kind of state what he's going to be facilitating within his class just briefly, and then we can kind of go back around anyone else that want to add something to what has already been said.
So the class that I'm going to be doing is based off of a book that I wrote, that's about to be published. And it's called 21 About Home and Working in Business or anything that you're doing. You develop bad habits until it hurts you. Right. So what I've done was I've teamed up with like 65 people, and half the people I teamed up with are like, barbers. Like I have barbers in, that started out, that I introduced to the game that are actually like making $10-15 million a year right now. So like I have to go to those people and say, hey, so what was your worst habit that you had that was holding you back, and what did you do to kind of overcome that? So I did that with 65 different individuals, most of them from the barber game, or some of them hairstylists also. But I have police officers, I have rappers, I have, producers, I have the president of Sean John, like different people, right? Just clients, friends, whoever, people that I'm close with. And they all gave me their honest truth, right? Because, they felt like, hey, someone's going to learn from this. So, I was able to compile it into a book, and then not only everything that they said, I reiterated my own version of. So whether I agree with it, whether I felt there was a lot of good points, whether I felt that wasn't, the way to whatever I feel about it, I add my own emotion to it, and that's what makes the complete book. So inside that book, I'm going to go over 10 of the chapters in the book, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically
done. I'm sitting out. It was done. We had to take out the trays. They sitting out for 15 minutes. They just hit two. I got you, but I'm sitting out for 15 minutes.
Mute yourself.
Okay, yeah. So basically that's what it's about. So in when you're speaking to a room of professionals, you don't know if you have barbers, you don't know if you have hairstylists, you don't know if you have just a salon owner or whatever. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you kind of address something that's a little bit more broad scale, and that broad scale is the things that we pick up that we don't let go that hurt us, the bad habits.
Okay. Good information. Fahim, I want to move on to Fahim. I want him to kind of introduce his class, kind of give some highlights. Just want to kind of go back around to reiterate, and then we're going to close it out.
Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing again? I'm back in the house. Had to make fun of So my class is based upon, just barbers just stepping their game up as far as being an entrepreneur, being that good, solid barber, being on point, being on time about your business, just want to be successful, even thinking, beyond the chair after barber. A lot of us, don't think about retirement. I want to show the participants in the class, how to invest their money, what to put their money into, as far as they want to be real estate investors, just business, period. I just want to be an influencer and just show people just how to, step their game up, basically, for even still cutting hair, grooming and cutting great hair and good hair. I just want to show good, proper techniques, as far as success.
Okay, awesome. And he's going to show you how to pay attention to detail, which is very important, the beard master.
Definitely, we're just talking about that.
Yes. All right, and I'm sorry?
No, I said attention to detail as far as like hair cutting.
Yes, definitely. That's important. That's very important.
Definitely important. Yes. Parents, just everything. Everything pretty much that I learned and know through 30 years, I'm cutting hair in the barber industry from 14 years old to 43. Wow. I just want to lay it all on the line.
Yes, and I'm excited. You guys have so much to look forward to in this particular event. Kiana Harris and Mr. Mike Sharp, what are you guys bringing to the table on or to your class on Monday? Well, first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Kiana. She is a woman of many hats. When I tell you guys, she has helped me to bring this vision to life. She works behind the scenes. She's a quiet storm, and I absolutely love her. She's actually our show director. So you guys are in for a treat. She's bringing it. She's bringing it to this event. So Kiana, also on Monday, she's going to be introducing her salon management company and coming from behind the chair in conjunction with Mr. Mike Sharp. If y'all can kind of give a snippet on what the attendees have to expect or what they have to look forward to coming to your classes on Monday.
Hey, you want to take this? You want us to go first?
Go ahead, Mike. No, go ahead, Mike.
Again, my name is Mike Sharp. It's from 2 R's and 2 P's on all social media platforms. The class that Kiana and I will be doing is something new for both of us. Her and I have joined forces. She represents me, helping me get my brand together.
Wow.
So we're just going to bring that to you. Coming from behind the chair, especially for barbers and stylists, is very, very important for us. We tend to hit a ceiling with our career. So I'm always looking for something else to take me not away from barbering, but to add to it. And just to, to add to my stability. So Kiana and I want to talk about our journeys separately of how we attain those goals. And then we're going to also talk about the joint effort and how we met and how things are going on now so that you guys can kind of implement the same things in your own lives and, in your own shops and salons.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so and for me, I am the show director, so I'll be keeping the show, trying to keep the show going and flowing and on point. And then on Monday, I didn't get to say, so Salon Management represents barbers and stylists. Two of my clients are on here, Mr. Mike Sharp and Mr. Fahim Alexander. So I do represent them and handle all of the admin stuff that they need done. And then me and Fahim are on our fourth year contract with Gillette, and then we have a seasonal contract with GQ Magazine.
Wow!
So I'm going to talk a lot about what coming from behind the chair looks like for you, what freedom looks like for you, how to execute that plan, and then if you want to expand the business you already have, for as like actually expanding your actual place, your salon or barbershop, or working with brands like me, like Mike Sharp and Fahim do, representing clipper companies, representing big brands, how that works and how to get the money that you deserve from those brands.
Kiana, you're a brain. Like,
yes, she is. Yes, she is.
That's ridiculous. Because you know what, a lot of people don't think bigger like that. So you're clearly an out of the box thinker. So we're gonna have to talk about something else, even though I don't do none of that stuff. But we can talk.
Yes, for sure.
Man, this has been amazing. This has been an amazing night.
Yes, it has. Yes,
I'm telling you, everybody.
Guys, everyone up here is really, really busy, and I appreciate each and every one of you for joining and coming in. Mr. Mack, he's going to be doing a phenomenal class as well. We cannot forget about him. He has definitely helped out in so many ways with this event. I mean, everyone on this line tonight has contributed in major ways to bringing this event to life, bringing the vision to life. And I don't take it for granted. You know, I count it to be a blessing to be in the midst and have them as being a part of the show, to be a part of the event and with the ebb and flow of the event and giving me advice and mentoring me. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about this event. Again, we're taking you back to your roots to bring you forward. I can't forget Carla. She keeps me afloat. She's my rib, my resource information broker. I absolutely love her. So you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. So my hat's off to each and every one of you. After this particular call, we're going to head over to IG for those that maybe have missed this particular call, okay? And then that way we can do some Q&A briefly. So for those that would like to join, you're more than happy to do so. I'm pretty sure a lot of those that are on the line tonight have a large following on IG, and there's so many that have been inboxing me about the event. I was like, okay, just wait. You know, we're going to have those answers for you. So I'm really excited. I don't mean to take over, so I'm going to be quiet and let you go ahead forward. I'm sorry.
You good. No, that was really good, because I'm going to tell you, I forget names. So
and then Kyle, I don't want to forget about Kyle. He's such a man of little words, but he's powerful. I thank you so much for coming in. And, you know, he said, Dr. Prenik, I'm just going to, you know, help out wherever is needed. So I appreciate him. I appreciate Kafile, you know, my family for years. I love him. Again, Mack, he's been amazing. Fahim, I love you guys. Mr. Mike Sharp, I mean, we're going to make it happen, you guys. We're going to make it happen. Curtis Smith, I mean, he brought it home for me, helping me put this event together and giving me advice. So everyone, like I said, on this line has contributed in a major way. And this is going to be a phenomenal event. You guys do not want to miss this event. You can't afford to miss this event. This is one of a kind. So I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to let the moderator go ahead and move forward.
Okay, so we're good right there. All right, so this is an amazing time. Thank you for allowing me to moderate. Thank you. My name is Tania Chanel. It was good. I haven't done radio in a while, so this was fun. And it was. Thank you.
We give you a hand. Yeah, I just like to say something for the end as well. Yeah. This is Mack again. I just want to say, as being in this industry for almost 32 years, we have to gain strength. We have to keep leadership going. We have to have power and authority and the guidance to have patience along with it. Okay? People see all your glory but don't understand your story. I try to wake up every day with a prayer for me to be a better listener. And for the people who know me, I'm still working on that. you know. But you got to be excited about what you do and love it and realize you are what you are, and inspire others to become better and make life better for each other in this business. You know, you become open to new ideas. We as legends, we've been doing this for a very long time. And sometimes people have been doing the same thing for a very long time, and we know that's a sanity. So we have to also be open to new ideas and constantly be determined, constantly be disciplined, and you know, because if you don't get determined and if you don't continue your discipline, you'll give up eventually. And then a lot of times people, they talk that talk, and they not really doing and giving back to this business like we should. You got to surround yourself with positive people in this industry and people that's going to uplift you and help you grow, okay? And if you're not growing, then you're not staying passionate about what you're doing, you know, because you got to remember, dreams without goals is just dreams, okay? You got to have goals every single day in this business and uplift each other every single day, and you got to be excited. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. It's what you do with the time that you have been doing it. And stop your stinking thinking. People hate on each other for no reason in this business, because we all can grow together and continuously learn. And the more successful you become, the more haters you're going to have anyway. So you know what? Separate yourself from those types of appearances and help each other grow. And like I say, we have a phenomenal power plan here. And, you know, we have to understand, don't confuse movement with progress, because you can move all day long and ain't going nowhere. You know, a person that's running, they can run in place all day long and not going nowhere. People that's cutting and not learning and that's not educating themselves, they could be going that same stuff all day long and not doing nothing more than where they are. So love your craft and everything else will follow. And I just want to say I'm glad to be a part and still be in the number, and I'm glad to work with all you guys, because you know what? You know, a setback ain't nothing but a comeback for what we're doing. So we got to continuously move forward and continuously show each other and show each other and grow from each other and learn from each other and share the knowledge. Continuously share what you have learned. And when you have shared your knowledge and you given back to somebody else, then everything else will come in place and you're going to become more successful than you are.
All right. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Good ending.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Good ending. Positive ending.
Somebody had something. Oh, somebody else something. Thank you all for coming on. Somebody else had something to say?
Yeah, I think someone else had something to say.
Young boy, who's this?
It's Curtis, man. I said the Mack attack.
Okay, Curtis Smith.
Curtis.
How you doing, brother?
Curtis.
Did anyone else have anything else to say? Any closing remarks?
I just have some.
I pretty much knew when all these guys got to the first air show they've been to.
Yeah. Well, I want to say I'm glad to have worked with all of you and talked to all of you today. And this has been an excellent experience so far. And I'm waiting for some more excellent moments. And I'm looking forward to it. Weekend on the ocean front with taking you back to your roots, to bring you forward. And I'd like to thank Mix Station. Give
it out. Give it up.
Mix Station, Wilbur Nichols and Marcus Nichols.
Love it.
And thank you, Tania, for your moderation.
Anything for you.
Tania Chanel. So God bless you all. Now unto him who is able to keep us from falling and to present us faultless before his presence with exceeding joy, to the only wise God, our Savior, be glory, majesty, dominion, and power, both now and forevermore. Y'all are blessed. Have a good night. Ooh.